Cast aside the enthusiasm, I have to admit that sometimes architecture design is a laborious job. Even a stock footage website knows that. When you search work over time, this guy indicates he is an architect. Just leave the magnifying glass alone. Architects just want to use this stuff. When I heard something like AI can design, I was ambivalent about it. One side was I wish to be liberated from the tough job. On the other side, if AI can design, what shall I do? What about being a YouTuber? Midjourney has been red hot these days. Someone says it's the end of an artist's career. Let's see what it can do for an architect. It's pretty easy to use Midjourney. Type /imagine, hit the space, and continue. Type whatever you want after the prompt. I think how to write the prompt need to be studied. After some research, I put it down as a template or formulation. You can fill in the blanks. What is the item? Description of the item. Style of the item. More description of the image. And the style of the image. Here I just set an example. A museum architecture. A futuristic building. Silver metal component facade. Scaly texture. Green glasses. By the riverbank. Sapphire design. Zaha Hadid. Frank Gehry. Hyper-detailed. Perspective. Photorealistic. Smooth lighting. Cloudy. Ray tracing. V-Ray rendering. AR 16:9. There's something I could explain. You should separate each prompt with a comma. V-Ray rendering means the image will look like rendered by V-Ray. It does not mean Midjourney will use V-Ray to render. AR behind two heavens is a command. It refers to the aspect ratio of the image. If you want to see more about how the prompt affects, you can see the teapot references as I will put the link into my description. Let's see what will happen. It starts to work now. As a newbie, you can only run it in a chat room, and there are other players around you. During the generating process, you can enjoy their work. Now let's see what the outcome is like. Honestly, it's barely satisfactory. So let's click this icon to regenerate. It will take about 1 minute to finish the job. I will fast forward. And let's see the results. I prefer the third one, so how about create variations of it? Here V stands for variations. Now the variations have been generated. I think the fourth one looks good. Why not vary it again? Then the second one looks good. Let's upscale it. In Midjourney, upscaling an image means generating a larger, roughly 1024 x 1024 pixel version of the selected image. By default, this will also generate additional details. Generally, it's not bad, but I don't like these white tiny components. So I'll go back to see the alternative. The first one looks good. Well, upscale it. I like the gray space here. The whole building looks like an organism. That's great. So I download the image, and if I want to use that image, I need to purchase a subscription, and its general commercial terms is very friendly. Okay, now let's go back to where we started. Will AI take the jobs of architects? The answer is no for now. At least Midjourney can draw the floor plan for you. Not to mention do a site analysis. Architecture is a complex subject, aiming at building solid construction in the material world. But still, I'm excited because it can open my mind. It offers imaginative extension, and it gives me some swift conceptual idea on which my design can develop. And at last, the answer is no for now. By the time someone finds it profitable, it will promote its development. It sounds realistic, but I believe that's the way how business works. So I really don't know when AI will take over architects' job completely. But for now, I highly recommend you to try some AI tool for fun. And I'll put Midjourney's link below in the description. Like, subscribe, and peace.